Okay, here we are at MetalTalk with the Islington Academy tonight. Young man Aaron Keylock will be performing along with Simo and Federal Charm.
Yeah.
It's quite a lengthy tour.
Yeah, we've been going across the 3 different tours. I mean, this one's been like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Today it started. But I did the Joanne and Will before, and it all linked up into about 2 months.
So you enjoying life on the road?
Yeah, it's shame it's going to stop. I mean, we all get on really good, and this tour's been great. All the bands have been awesome. We've been hanging around with everyone after shows, and it's been real good. So it's a shame it's the last one.
I'm sure there'll be plenty more coming soon because January I believe it's the 20th.
It is, yeah.
Your debut album comes out. Aaron Keylock. Cut Against the Grain. Debut album, and you recorded it in LA. How was that for you?
It was good. I mean, it was a new vibe and a new experience and a new place that was going to influence the music, but it was a studio that I was locked in for 3 weeks. It doesn't matter where it is in the world, but no, it was awesome. First album I'd done, first proper recording, and it was good to just be able to get into the vibe and record the song. So I've been writing for about 4 years. So.
Obviously, it was produced by Fabrizio Grossi,
Yeah.
who has worked along with the likes of Alice Cooper, Dave Navarro, Slash, Ice-T, George Clinton, Zach Wild. So, how much of an influence was he? Did he give you many ideas on how to sound and how to perform on this album?
Not sound, because that came from me, and that was what was so great about him. It wasn't like he was trying to find a sound for me or create a vibe or anything, because I already, worked and brought that to the thing. So it was pretty much just press record, but obviously there's production things they added and there's certain ideas that we had. But it was pretty much just me and him sat in the, in the mixing desk bit and just deciding what to do and decided what we liked and didn't. I mean, I followed him a lot of things because of I trusted him and the fact that he understood where I was coming from and where I wanted it to go. So
Excellent. You were sort of catapulted in the spotlight at a very young age. You're known as this young guitarist.
yeah.
And does that put a lot of pressure on you? Because you are 18 now.
Right.
You're old enough to vote, you're old enough to drive, you're old enough to do quite a lot of things. So is the pressure on you? You've got to live up to those expectations?
No, I mean, I've never seen it as like that at all. I mean, I've always just seen it as like some crazy freaky kid that's just been stubborn enough to do what he wants to do and, just get out there and say, I'm going to do it my way and not follow any fashions. And that's pretty much all I've done, and that's pretty much all I continue to do. I mean, anything that comes with it is just a bonus, but I do it because it's what I want to do and what I've always wanted to do. And that's basically it. I mean, I was lucky enough to find a record deal where they, they follow what I want to do and they believe in the artist, and they hadn't heard the record till it was done. I mean, a lot of people are like, have their label down at the studio every day keeping track of what's happening, and they didn't even know what I was doing until it was finished. And so yeah, I mean, I just play the shows I want to play the songs I want to play, write what I want to do, and that's pretty much it. I mean, I never look at anything else. I mean, I keep looking how to improve as an artist and a musician, but that's,
Do you come from a family background of music? Like, do your parents play music?
as in listen to music, yeah. My dad played drums in a local band when he was young, but that was all gone and been sold by the time I was born. So, I mean, it was just through his record collection of the stuff that we were listening to in the car and everything else that kind of got me into it.
And what was you listening to?
Mainly 70s classic rock. It was like everything from like David Bowie to Rolling Stones and Leonard Skinner.
Yeah.
Everything else, that was just 70s classic rock, Led Zeppelin, whatever else.
So you're a man of my own heart, but there's a big age gap between me and you.
Yeah, I mean, that was kind of the stuff that got me interested in music when I was like 5 or whatever, just, because that's what Dad was listening to, but it reached out to me. It wasn't just like I liked it because Dad liked it. And then I started to play and I started to find different things. I found the blues and I found like weird other stuff, and I found Bob Dylan and I found whatever else. And
because there was a massive board of great music from the 70s, and I'm still discovering stuff myself. So you must be as well, I take it.
Oh yeah, I mean, I continue to look for things to find and inspire me and move me on, and whatever it be. I mean, it's not even eras. It's like now I look for new things that sound great, So yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. I mean there's so much stuff out there, and there's so much stuff that you find that aren't even out there really. I mean that's what I like about now, because this music isn't so in your face. It's not well known. It's a niche thing, but there's great people under the scene. And if you search hard, you find it. There's some really cool.
Do you feel that there is a blues comeback?
Yeah, I mean people get it now, and people like it when they hear it, and people are playing it, and people.
Sorry.
But yeah, I mean, people understand it is the main thing. But it's still obviously not a popular type of music like it was. But that doesn't really matter, because I mean there's still cool people playing it and people come from it and everything, which is the best thing. But so yes, I mean there is, but it's like not in a mainstream way.
Yeah.
I mean you see a lot of people playing it, you see a lot of people taking inspiration from it, but it's not. It's still not like a mainstream music, you know.
And fair enough, I interviewed Joanne Shaw Taylor just a few months ago before the tour started, and she knew the name Aaron Keylock, but she didn't know too much about you. Does she know a lot about you now?
Well, we spent like 3 weeks together. Yeah. No, I mean she was really cool. We, you know, we caught up every day and we played together, obviously, and yeah, I mean we did like 17 shows together, and you know we. At the end of it, you know, you keep in touch and everything still.
That's good, yeah. And fair enough, you mentioned a few minutes ago you're not here to follow fashions, and you know, you're quite a fashionable guy, but you wear these sort of tight trousers, but I do notice you do like wearing the flares, and it's good to see it back.
I wouldn't really say it's fashionable. I mean, it's what I like and what I've done. I mean, I've always been inspired, not just 70s music, but the whole glamorous dirtbag look of it, you know, like typical Keith Richards, whatever else, but and I just wear whatever I feel like wearing. I mean, and that's the whole thing, what I mean by I don't follow in fashions. I wear what I want to wear and I do what I want to do, not just because it's...
That's exactly what you're meant to do, yeah, exactly, yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, if it goes into fashion, then that's another thing, but...
No, you're looking good. Say some of your songs, you know, they were written when you was like 12, 13, something we've only written recently. One track on there, Spin the Bottle. I imagine that's more of a recent title than...
It was. I mean, I had that song for a while, and there's a lot of different versions. I wrote that. I was 16, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, 16. And that was just the whole thing of, like, coming to a different stage in my life and moving on and seeing people around me moving on and just about taking a chance, and if you believe in something enough, then just go for it. And but yeah, I mean, it's been around a fair while, but it's recent, you know.
And what's your future ambitions?
I know it's cliche, but it's just honestly to keep doing what I want to do. I mean, obviously everyone has little things like, you know, I want to play the Royal Albert Hall, or I want to, you know, make another album, but it's just really as simple as make music I want to make, which is the thing I've had in my head since 8 years old, which is what kept me going, really, the stuff that I want to do and the way I want to do it. So.
And I noticed like the other night, 'cause at the moment you are playing the clubs and, you know, but they're getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
But the other night I noticed you was at Blackstone Cherry gig on Monday night at Shepherdbush Empire.
Yeah.
What goes on through your mind when you see a band like that on stage? You know, what goes through your mind? You think, I want some of that next.
It's great. I mean, a band like that, especially, I mean, they've worked hard for years and years. I remember they've been around for a long time. I remember
15 years, yeah.
I remember seeing them in 2009 just as a kid who was a fan. And it's something you look up to and you want to work towards, and obviously you want to reach as many people as you can, inspire as many people as you can from your music. But I mean, it takes, you know, a long time, and it's something. I mean, it keeps you going, it keeps you looking forward, and it keeps you looking for the next things. So.
And of course, you had bands like the Rolling Stones who started out just like you as teenagers. They're still going now, so you've got possible 50, 60 years ahead of you.
No, I mean, that's the thing. I mean, it's like that's what's been important as well, to be able to do it as long as I want to do it. You know, rather than just the whole couple of years and finish it. So I mean, it's been the whole thing of loving what you do, because I'm gonna live with it. So
that's the most important thing. Enjoy what you're doing, and the fans will enjoy it too. And hope to see you around for a long time.
Yeah.
Aaron Keylock, the album Cut Against the Grain, out on 20th of January on the Provog Mascot label group. Looking forward to it. Cheers. All the best for the future. Thank you.